Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk in English. Are you ready to learn some more? My name is Peter, one of your teachers here on the show. Today's topic is mystery, and the title of today's show is Here Comes the Bride, Mr. E. Here comes the bride, Mr. E. What do you think we'll talk about today, Katie?
Well, I think we might talk about a wedding. A bride is someone who is about to get married. This should be exciting. Hi everyone, I'm Katie. Thanks for joining us today.
Do you remember what our mystery lessons are like? A mystery is like a problem you have to find the answer to.
Yeah, in mysteries, something strange happens, and you have to figure out why or how it happened.
Today's mystery will be about a wedding. I wonder what could have happened. I hope everything is okay.
Me too. A wedding is one place where you don't want things to go wrong. But I'm sure Mr. E will find the answer to this problem.
He is good at that. In our other mystery lessons, he really figures out the problem easily.
That's true. Well, friends, we have a lot to learn today. So let's get started and learn the key words first. It's time for Christina.
今天要讲一个悬疑推理的故事，主角是 Mr. E。Mr. E 去参加一个婚礼，婚礼就是 wedding。Mr. E went to a wedding。新娘是他朋友的女儿，新娘是 bride。The bride is his friend's daughter。结果婚礼前15分钟，有一位年轻小姐来找 Mr. E。要称呼女性比较有礼貌的称呼就是 lady。A young lady came to Mr. E. 她说她只离开一下子，回来就找不到新娘了。很短的时间，一下子，英文可以说 a moment. She left for a moment. 该不会是新娘的婚纱出问题了吧？婚纱是 wedding dress。dress 在文中是礼服。The bride wore a beautiful wedding dress. 还是新娘太紧张，所以躲起来了呢？躲藏就是 hide. 她会躲在哪里呢？ Where does she hide?
I arrived at the wedding early. My friend's daughter was the bride. A young lady came to me 15 minutes before the wedding. She spoke quickly and quietly.
Mr. E, come with me.
I could tell something was wrong, so I went with her. When no one was around, she said,
We need your help, Mr. E. We can't find the bride. She disappeared.
Uh-oh, this is a really big problem today. The bride has disappeared.
That's terrible. She has disappeared. That means she isn't there. They can't find the bride.
That is not good. But let's first talk about the word disappeared. If something has disappeared, you can't find it anywhere. Sometimes we lose things and we say, it has disappeared.
Yes, where did it go? I lose my keys all the time. When I do, I'll say, my keys have disappeared. And then I have to look for them and try to find them.
And that is what Mr. E will do today. He needs to look for the bride. How does he know she has disappeared, Katie?
Good question. A young lady came to him 15 minutes before the wedding. So the wedding had not started yet. And she came to ask him for help.
Yes, and this is a sentence pattern that is good to know. You can talk about something that has some time before something else. Like, I need to call my mom 10 minutes before I get on the plane.
Good example, Peter. Here's another one. I should have a snack an hour before I exercise. But let's go to Christina for a little more help with this sentence.
在婚礼开始的15分钟前，有一位年轻的小姐来找 Mr. E。 A young lady came to me 15 minutes before the wedding. 这个句子看起来很长，但是请你把后面的 15 minutes before the wedding 整个圈起来。它是一个表时间的副词片语，修饰 came， 表示是婚礼前15分钟的时候来的。这个时间的片语不需要加介系词。来看例句 Please call me 5 minutes before the meeting. 请在会议开始之前的5分钟打电话给我。He came back to school 2 months after the accident. 他在意外发生的2个月之后回到了学校。
The woman came to him 15 minutes before the wedding. Mr. E says he could tell something was wrong.
Let's talk about that. If you can tell something, you know it. Maybe you see a person who is laughing. You can say, I can tell that person is happy.
Yeah, that's right. Or maybe someone is crying. Say, I can tell that person is sad. And then maybe you can find a way to help that person.
So Mr. E can tell that something is wrong. Maybe it's because she spoke quickly and quietly. She needed his help, but she didn't want other people to hear what she said to him.
Yeah, when the bride disappears, that's a really big problem. If everyone knows about it, everyone will be worried. The girl wants to solve the problem without making everyone worried.
Exactly. So now Mr. E knows she's disappeared, and he has to decide what to do next. Let's find out what happens in the next part of our lesson.
The woman took me to the bride's dressing room. There were clothes and hangers everywhere.
The bride was just here.
The young woman said.
I left for a moment. I came back, and she was gone.
Did she get nervous and run away?
I asked.
No, she was very happy about the wedding.
The young woman answered.
What if something happened to her?
The woman asks a really important question in this part of the lesson. What if something happened to the bride?
I think that's a fair question. She was happy about the wedding. There were clothes and hangers everywhere. So why would she leave if she was happy?
That's what I'm wondering too. But let's talk about some of the English here. First, they're in the bride's dressing room.
A dressing room is a place where you can change your clothes. Brides get a special dressing room where they can have a lot of time to change their clothes.
Yeah, getting ready for your wedding is special, so a bride can get ready in her dressing room and enjoy the time with her friends.
Can you think of other places where there are dressing rooms? What about at a clothes store?
That's right. At a store where you can buy clothes, they have dressing rooms. That way, you can try on clothes to see if you want to buy them.
Exactly. The woman also says that there are clothes and hangers everywhere in the room. What is a hanger?
That's something that you can hang your clothes on. You put your clothes on a hanger, and then you can put your clothes in the closet.
So the hangers and clothes are all over the room. Sounds like someone needs to clean up.
You're probably right, but that's not really the problem today, Peter.
I know. It's important to find the bride. She was just there. The young woman only left a moment ago.
And a moment is a very short time, maybe just a couple of minutes. When she came back to the room, the bride was gone.
Mr. E asks a good question. Did she get nervous and run away? Before we answer it, let's learn more about this grammar point with Rebecca.
Here's today's very useful grammar point. Did she get adjective and verb? For example, did she get sad and cry? Or did she get scared and leave? Friends, don't forget to use it.
Thank you, Rebecca. Mr. E wants to know if the bride ran away, but the woman doesn't think that she did. The bride was happy about the wedding.
So where is she? Like we said before, I hope something bad didn't happen to her.
Me too. I think that we'll find out in the last part of the show. But right now, it's time for us to take a short break. We'll see you again soon.